Hello again, everyone. I have woken up the next day after the ban, and there's still no clear answer on the disaster's future, unfortunately. I know everyone's sad or hopeful, and some of us are even spreading rumors just to feel like something's happening. So this time I want to clear these three things. So, was the takedown fraudulent? Will we get 1.4? And then I want to try addressing Outlaik and his team directly. Now, was the takedown fraudulent? I've seen many people quick to call the DMCA notice a fake, but honestly, there's no airtight proof. Like, every time I ask, it's like, how do we know someone was impersonating Sega? And I only ever get random screenshots, none verified, none of them from anyone on the actual dev team. And if I want to talk about this, I'll also have to talk about this person, Outlaik. A lot of attention went to his video, the latest one. At first I was pumped, and I also wanted to believe it. But when I watched it, there was really no solid evidence that it was a fraudulent claim. So I mean, I appreciate the effort, but I still wasn't totally convinced. And I'll say that this isn't going to be a drama video, and Outlaik is actually pretty cool if you look at his channel, even though the information about what's actually going on wasn't completely correct. If you want a video that's more like an analysis of the unreleased 1.4 abilities and the characters, then go watch that one. Go watch it. I'll leave it in the description. So now I'll be reviewing the evidence for a fraudulent takedown that's been being shared around, and I'll give you all what I think. So the first one, the Dimensional Coalescence screenshot. This one popped up from the Dimensional Coalescence Discord. I did some digging, and as far as I can tell, this person isn't on the disaster dev team at all. So if they're not directly involved, they couldn't really know for sure whether the DMCA was legitimate or not. The second one here, this set of screenshots is the one that Alloy was citing. I actually thought this might be a tester at first, but when I checked the official disaster server, it just looked like they were another community member. Just another guy. So what more would they know about the band that we already don't? Also, I feel like I have to say it again. I'm not accusing anyone of bad faith. Everyone wants answers, but just Discord messages from random users isn't really solid evidence. And the third one, the scuffed name spelling on the forum. This is the most tangible one. This person, Dottie01, I think I said that right, pointed out that when the old roleplay version got taken down, the name on the notice was spelled differently compared to the latest disaster takedown that we just got. And you would think for something as important as a DMCA, they would keep the formatting the same each time, keeping it consistent. It's not definitive, but that's at least something to note, I guess. And now here's the statement from Outlaik, the most recent one as of recording. You can pause to read it, but basically he's saying that he's burnt out and there's no guarantee that another takedown won't happen. He's just ready to move on, even if the ban gets reversed or not. So even after all of this, I guess it doesn't really matter who hit the button, if it was Sega Game Fam or an impersonator, because Outlaik just wants to step away. As much as I wanted to believe that there was gonna be a fucking secret path to unbanning the disaster, it's those hopes were just wishful thinking. So will we get 1.4? Will we get it? Again, people are super quick to believe that disaster is already coming back. It's gonna come back as 1.4, but the truth is that we just can't know until we get word from Outlaik or his team, at least. But if we really want update 1.4, then calling to Sega or Game Fam isn't going to help. That's not gonna work. We already know they don't budge. and it's still possible that it wasn't even them at all. So instead, we should be encouraging Outlaik and his team, whether that means him passing the project to someone else that he trusts, or taking a well-deserved break, even if it's a fucking multi-year long one. Maybe another path forward, if there's one. That support would matter more than angry tweets under Sega and game fan pages or angry DMs for Outlaik. Don't do that. Now this is my message for Outlaik and his team. So, when the leak started coming out, and I started hearing all about this furnace or Enox being added, not sure about that second one, there was going to be Charmy Vector SBO, all the skins and shit, all the plants for 1.5. I was genuinely shocked. I'm sure everyone believed 1.4 was going to be the last one, the last update. And I really think making plans super far ahead when the first goalpost, 1.4, hasn't even been reached yet, made you burn out more quickly. And like right after the ban, the first message I see from you, and it was like, well, that's how it is sometimes. It's not funny. But it was weird because it wasn't even that long ago where there was like messages from you saying stuff like that you were still motivated to make more of this game, even if it was just as a side project. And it's far from over. Basically, I'm just trying to say, I think the way you were working on it, it wasn't healthy, and if you weren't thinking about 1.5 at all, and just doing 1.4 by itself, you wouldn't have been so ready to say goodbye to this game. I don't know if that's how it is, but that's just like what it looks like right now. Because 1.4 could have been the end and no one would have had an issue with that, besides the few assholes that we have in here. And this isn't me trying to be like, oh, it's not coming back and it's your fault. Because it's entirely Roblox's fault for having a shitty copyright system, or Sega's fault for going Nintendo mode for no reason. I just didn't like how it looked like you were so ready to let the game die. And I think it's like the feelings are strong right now, and maybe something could change emotions-wise. But I still wouldn't want you to work on the game anymore if you don't enjoy making it. And I already said this in the last video, but we all just still deeply care about the disaster. We just don't want you to never let go of this game and for us to have no way to experience it ever again. And I get it that working on the same thing for many years makes it feel like it doesn't matter anymore. That you're fed up with Sega or Sonic, or if you don't want to release what you made and have people basically steal the game's code and copy it. And you don't have to do that. But many of us are still not ready for this game to die. I mean, if stepping back, handing it off, or shelving it for now is what you need to do to protect your passion for games and your sanity, we would understand. We would still understand. So that's all for now. That's it. Let's be patient. Let's support Outlaik and respect his decisions. Don't believe everything you see on the internet. Don't just believe rumors. And let's hope when Outlaik gets unbanned, or when he's ready to make a statement again, that we can get some good news.